to the Encore sessions.
Brought to you by Absolute. We are Is Tropical. Do you mean to talk into that?
Yeah, don't just fucking wave.
That's good. Like one more?
That's one more.
Welcome back for another episode of Encore, brought to you by Absolute. Here we are in the basement of Le Baron in Chinatown, and it is rather tropical down here, and it would be quite suiting to introduce Is Tropical. How you doing, guys?
Yeah, we're good.
Good, good. How do you? I mean, are you a fan of New York? Is that? I mean, do you enjoy playing here more so than other?
Yeah. New York has got to be the best city in America, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always fun to be here. It's great food, great people.
And you've got you're part of quite an amazing community in London. I mean, you've not only performed and toured with and worked with a great bunch of artists from Klaxons, Milo, the Big Pink, Al.
But yeah, you're right. It's definitely community vibes. Everybody helps each other out.
What are the vibes in London right now? And forgive me, I don't live there now. But what are the vibes? You mostly hang out in studios, pubs, clubs. I mean, what's going on over there?
FS, just yeah. FS. Turkish snooker hall.
Okay.
That's the main one.
I bet is that in Camden? Is that?
Nah, yeah, no. I think a lot of outsiders think that Camden's kind of the hub for music, but
you say otherwise.
Yeah, I reckon it's more East London, like as you're saying before, with like Milo and the Klaxons and Mr. Jets and Age Consent, and yeah, everybody basically lives in this same little area.
Wow.
Chackwell.
Trees and skeleton leaves were meant for dying. Swallowed the lies more than the truth. You're always ready on the time for all the forces to be done. For memories while telling lies. They don't love you, and they just need a little sex sometimes. You gotta shine through. Don't beat yourself up for being too blind. But they don't love you. But they don't love you. Too old to sell, too young to tell too much of everything. Mirrors to flirt light from their eyes. Fact turns fiction when we blame things that forgotten, don't you think? Fall down Marines while telling lies. Oh, they don't dream those good dreams were meant for dying. And they just swallow the lies more than the truth. True colors shining, always ready on the top for all the folks that say some. Fall down Marines while telling lies. And they don't love you. They just need a little sex sometimes. True colors shine through. Don't beat yourself up for being too blind.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Was the 90s and late 80s, 90s sort of dance culture quite influential? Is that anything that sort of, because I know that for that scene it's always been quite...
I used to buy the Fantasia cassettes.
Yeah.
You know, that banging
Dreamscape,
stuff.
more dance.
Just like try and find a friend who had a car so I could play it.
What was that other one? Bonkers.
I know there was World Dance and
yeah.
Dreamscape.
Mega bass.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Dreamscape was sick.
But yeah, I think that's when we start making different music, because the band before was just like guitars, drums, bass. And then I guess after going to all these raves and parties and stuff, we were like, hang on, like hearing different frequency and being like, let's get a synthesizer.
Totally, I can hear that in music.
Make some sub, give it a bit more of a, you know, bit more of a dancey feel and stuff. So, yeah, so
I think DJing as well helps.
Yeah.
You can see a reaction to something, and if there's like a massive drop in a song, and then you kind of write that into your own songs, and that really helps.
Yes, that's
I mean, what if you could curate now a festival of your own? Who would you put on now? Holograms included. Who would you headline? Who would you put on the lineup?
So
Toilet Factory.
To a pretty cool one, like in South England. It's like this old quarry that's on the side of the like White Cliffs, and that was pretty cool.
It could be a bit dangerous.
Yeah, it was really dangerous, but it was illegal. I mean, like you had to drive out to it and like follow cars and stuff. So there, and I put on our friends with the Vultures. Always the Strokes, right?
I was going to ask you about them. Yeah, we'll get to that.
But they'd have to be...
Would they headline?
They'd have to be in a really good mood, though. Do you know?
Yeah.
I'd have a dub festival in the Comet car park in Wakefield, and just put Clink's band on.
Down on your knee. We planned a trip to Kathmandu. You sold out all your things. You brought your radio to sing all the songs you know, but they got stuck down in your throat. Sail past the crystal cave, held up by wooden stake. You have been holding on to your old dreams for far too long. Forgot the real good day. Thank you.
So you were a big Blur fan yourself. And for those out there, I mean, especially in the UK in the 90s, it was a big, you were, you know, it was like the Stones or the Beatles, like, like I was there. But it was Blur or Oasis. What camp were you in?
Well, I don't know. I was thinking back to my tape collection, CD collection. I had Prodigy, Poison on tape. Nice. Yeah, and then I used to buy a lot of the Wu-Tang Clan, like all of their CDs and stuff.
Born Slippy, Underworld.
Nice.
That is like a banging kick drum in it. It's too much.
If you had fans or people that are just discovering you, and it's all well talking about bands that you love and they should discover now that are active, but what about old school bands, old school records that people may not, you know, who would you recommend? Who would you tell people to go online?
Curtis Mayfield before he was on his own.
Right.
In the Impressions. Sick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I guess more young people should listen to Jersey Boys.
Yeah.
What's that?
The musical?
Frankie Valli.
Frankie Valli and Four Seasons.
Yeah.
The musical.
Yeah.
Because when
they should go to the musical.
Yeah, go to the musical. Yeah. But yeah, if you listen to those like albums, then you're like, wow, it did that one, and then new ones that you rediscover.
So, I mean, are you writing right now? I mean, it must be hard on the road, but I mean, how do you guys write? How does a song come about?
We've written a lot of new songs, sort of thing, demoed that we're going to go into the studio and start. As soon as we get back. Yeah, as soon as we finish tour and start playing through them. And like, yeah, the way we come about a song, one of us will have an idea and bring it to the band, and then we all kind of like add to it. It could be just like a guitar line or a vocal melody or lyrics or something, or a rhythm, and then we pass it about and kind of like work on it. It's like, you know.
Okay, it's our last song. Thank you.